Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about Spring Cloud Gateway. Now, what do we want to achieve with this? Request handling. Now, we want the API gateway to handle our requests, route those requests to the right microservice. Now, we can also do things like writing a filter if we want to do some authentication for our application. We can just do the authentication in the API gateway, and the API gateway takes care of that for us. We don't have to do the authentication or write the filter in each of the different microservices. We can do some URI transformations and lots more. We can also implement a load balancer in our API gateway. So, well, there's more. You can read up that in the official documentation. Now, without wasting much time, let us jump right to create our application. So I'll say API gateway and just add some dependencies and say let us gateway. We add the reactive one, not the other one. You can say let's get DevTools just because I don't want to restart my application every time I make a change. And our Eureka server, Eureka client rather. Now, we pick Maven and make sure it's Java and 3.2. So every other thing looks okay. So we can generate this project and that's it downloaded. Just extract and then we go to Spring Tool Suite to import this project. Now that's our API gateway. Quickly, I'll go to the applications.properties file and just give a port, server.port, and say 1990. And now let us write here, just write a custom route. Mind you, we can do this with the property files, but I just like to do it with Java. Custom routes, and I like to also segregate for each microservice, put them in a package, put the custom route in a package. So I'm going to call this the account package, the account, and just going to define the annotation component. And because I'll have multiple custom routes, so I'm going to call this account service route. Let's import this component and just copy this. Create another one. It's going to be payment, and let's say custom route. So and then I just say payment. Alright, so let's get back to our browser and just copy this here. Then we will modify it, go back to Spring Tool Suite, and just get rid of one, get rid of this, leave the first one. And then just format this nicely. So let us import the bins, import the route locator and route locator builder. Okay, it's taking some time to come up. Import the route locator builder. Okay. Now I'm just going to say anything that goes to payment and asterisk get us to localhost and port 1991. Right, and I'm just going to call this payment route locator. Right, yeah, so that's all good now for this. I'll just copy this and go here to the same thing, but this time it's going to be account route locator and anything that goes to accounts / asterisk asterisk go to 1992. But I'm going to change this to 1993 because for some reasons my system is acting weird. When I put that at 1993, it works. You can use any port on your system. I'm just using this on my system. So quickly, I'll head here and in the account service, go to the properties file and just change this to 1993. Again, you can use any port on your system that works. So I think that's our application all set up. We can go ahead and test this out, and just head on to first, let us start up our application, discovery server, and then the API gateway. Alright, seems like that's up. Let's start up the other services. Remember to start up your Docker container for your MySQL database. Okay, so it seems like everything is up. Let us say our Eureka server, so 8761, yes, localhost. So see, yeah, everything is up now. Now I'm going to go to Postman and just try this out. Anything that goes to payments / anything / asterisk, that's anything that goes after. So if we try this and say, now that works on 1990, which is the API gateway port. On the original port is 1991. Let's see if that still works. Well, that still works on the original port. So looks like that's working. So let's try the account. Anything that goes to accounts / asterisk asterisk, which is anything after it. So we can just say, let's say 8 and let's say 8. Okay, and just hit this. So it works on the API gateway port. Now let us see if it works on the original port, 1993, and then say 9 and 9 and hit. Now it still works on the original port. So that's our API gateway setup. And in the next tutorial, we're going to look at how we can communicate between our microservices. We're going to use the web client for that communication, and we're going to do it in such a way that we use the HTTP interface. So, and then we're also going to implement the load balancer, client-side load balancer. So, yeah, so that's all for now. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Do not forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to this channel. If you have any comment regarding this topic, this subject, please do leave a comment in the comment section and I would try to attend to it as soon as I can. Alright, in the meantime, that's all for now. Have a good time. Bye.